Another episode of Let's Get Comfy podcast. And we get a little legendary here. Legendary show with a legendary guest. I'm your host, Norman Harris, CEO and owner of Comfort Measure Consulting. And I have with me a fellow friend, associate, network partner, just everything, man. I learned so much from him. He's younger than me, but man, he has a wealth of knowledge, a wonderful story to share with our audience today as well. Welcome to the show, Zechariah Legendary.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Happy to be here.
Yes, sir. Boss man. All right, glad to have him on the show, man. Zach, man, we want to start off. What's the tradition? Which is we always allow our guests to introduce themselves. I put you in an awkward moment to start. Most people don't like talking about themselves in the healthcare space. But tell us about yourself, Zach.
Got it. So I'm gonna put a little spin on it. Actually,
Okay.
my wife wrote my bio, so
Okay.
shout out to my wife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read what she wrote.
Smart man.
You know.
Okay, you trying to get some cool points before he even,
All right. So, in the words of my wife, introducing Zechariah Legendary, a dynamic and multifaceted professional making significant strides in the field of healthcare administration. Okay. As a licensed nursing home administrator practicing in both Florida and Georgia, Zechariah brings a wealth of experience and dedication to his role. He's also a certified dementia practitioner, demonstrating his commitment to providing compassionate and informed care to those in need. Hailing from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Zechariah is a proud graduate of the University of South Florida, where he earned his Bachelor's of Science in Long-Term Care Administration. He is currently on the verge of completing his master's in healthcare management, further enhancing his skills and knowledge in the industry. She did me well so far. She did me right. Okay. Beyond his professional achievements, Zechariah is a devoted family man, sharing his life with his wonderful wife and 2 children. As one of 16 siblings, he values the importance of family and community. Zechariah's ambitions extend beyond his current accomplishments. He aspires to complete nursing school one day, earn a doctoral degree, and become a licensed home inspector. I take the exam soon.
Okay.
Additionally, he dreams of one day winning an Oscar for directing a film, showcasing his diverse interests and talents. Join us as we indulge in the inspiring journey of Zechariah Legendary, a true visionary with a passion for making a difference in both healthcare and beyond. Okay, all right. That's a round of applause to my wife.
Yes,
she did that.
I think that's the best intro we've had here. And smart man by Zach, for one, having his wife to prepare that for him. I don't think he would have said that any better than that.
Yeah.
All right.
Kudos.
Yes, sir. Kudos. All right. So we're going to start with the life segment. But first, we got to talk about how you and I met, man. Just from the beginning, I'll start first. Is meeting you, man. One thing I always admired about you is that, man, was your confidence. And this dude knew what he was talking about. Very educated, but man, honestly, man, just your swag, man. You in a room, you really was compelling.
Appreciate you.
When you spoke, you knew what you were saying. You knew your vision. You knew what direction you wanted to go. And I really think it was a difference in you and a lot of people that I have met that at that time period in the skilled nursing arena. And it was refreshing to meet somebody that we have similar, backgrounds, similar interests as well. But you were motivated, right? You had a vision. You was determined to accomplish it. And then, man, we just stayed connected from there. It's about 5 years ago now.
It's about.
And man, you operate in nurse home administration like myself, and I always say, nurse home administrators, top 5 hardest job behind the desk. Right, behind the desk, top 5 hardest jobs behind the desk. Let's go. Any nurse home administrator out there, man. Salute to you, because I know it takes a lot to do your job each and every day. But man, that's how our story began, man. You want to share
Yeah, I remember. So when me and Norm first met, what I remember from him is, I'm gonna paint the picture. So I went to this regional conference for this company that I was working with while I was doing my administrative and training program. I met this guy there named Reginald Eldridge, and started speaking to him, connected with him because I was looking for someone to give me a little bit more mentorship and training that I needed at that point in time, and someone I connect with very well. So I went to speaking to him. He was like, "Yeah, my AIT here as well." And then for a moment, we looked around the room. I didn't see him. I'm like, okay, where is he? He's like, "Oh, when he come, you'll know it's him. It's a big old guy. He looked like he a linebacker." So I was like, "All right, when I see him, I'm gonna know." So a few moments passed by. I see this big dude coming down the hall in a suit, walk into the room. He looking right, he looking left, and he looked over, came towards, and I was like, "Yep, this must be him right here." Like, yeah, this is a solid dude, man. And
Yeah,
from there, we've been good friends,
yeah.
good, great rapport between us since then, man.
Mm-hmm.
Norm's a great guy. I'm honored that he has me here on this show today.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
man. This is gonna happen. You know, it was gonna happen for sure to have you here, man. You talk about where you're from, but I wanted to ask you, man. So just looking back over your life, what do you think has stayed the same about you throughout your life, and what you think something that has changed the most?
what stayed the same with me, just my confidence and whatever I'm doing. I
Mm-hmm.
always, yeah, I come from a sports background, so I played sports my whole life, and I played every single sport, whether basketball, baseball, track, wrestling, you name it, I played. And one thing that stayed about the same about me was my confidence going into each sport, no matter
Mm-hmm.
which one it was. And then just remaining a competitor and competing and just wanting to be better.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what drives me every single day, just wanting to be better, continuous improvement.
Continuous improvement, and man, and just all those sports you played too, man. I was like, man, this guy is just talented overall. Just when I learned all those things, but then see that you were able to transition that competitiveness, apply apply it to one of the most just difficult jobs, right?
Mhm.
Be able to lead a team, man, that's valuable. That's valuable. Everyone is not able to do those things too. It takes a lot of critical thinking. Takes a lot of being able to handle a lot of pressure, and being able to respond correctly, man. So that's what I admire about you. And it goes to that last name of yours, man. In your definition, what does legendary mean to you?
Oh man, just that it means continuous improvement. To be legendary, you have to really define yourself. You can't let people define you. You can't let them tell you, okay, here's the standard. This is what you'll be able to accomplish. You can't let them put their limitations on you. So to be legendary, you set your own standard. You make your own limitations. No matter what nobody says, nobody thinks. You
Hmm.
got to really be your own number one fan. Like
Yeah.
you can't let no one believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And there's a
Hmm.
lot of people that believe in me a lot. So I gotta elevate it every time and just
Yeah.
keep improving myself every single day. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So
Man, that's a good feedback there, but it's a good definition. But man, I'm pretty sure that's very memorable too when you introduce yourself, but and you meet and networking as well. People definitely remember your name for
they
sure.
do. Yeah.
Yes, sir. But I know you take pride in that. But just going over life, looking back, what did you say was one of your biggest pivots in life?
That's a good one. My biggest pivot was transforming from a student athlete to just a student.
Mm,
People might think it's easy to do it, but it's very difficult. It's similar to, well, maybe not. It's similar to you having one career your whole life and then doing a change of career. So
mm,
my biggest pivot was at the University of South Florida. I was one day I was just randomly walking through campus. Go Bulls! One day I was just randomly walking through campus, and then I saw this lady in the Marshall Center, and she had a poster board up. She was talking to students, and then I just looked at her. And I was like, and she started waving for me to come to her. I'm like, why is this lady waving at me? I thought it was kind of crazy. It was kind of weird. So she kept waving. So I went over, didn't want to make it too awkward. And she said, "You look like a nursing home administrator." And I was like, what is that? At that time, I never even heard of a nursing home administrator, never even heard about the career path. I never even had a thought of working in nursing homes at that moment.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she was just like, she had a poster board up with all the courses, prereqs you should take. And then she had the starting salary on the board, And I come from a challenging time, challenging financial situation in my upbringing. So any kid in that situation, when you start speaking of dollar amounts and numbers, you want to make the most so you could go back and help provide for your family and do what you can and get out of what you come up in. So she spoke my language, and then next thing you know, I switched my major probably the next day, and then turns out she was my professor for probably most of the courses when I finished. Her name was Dr. Catherine Heyer. She passed away, but
wow.
A lot of kudos to her. She changed my whole trajectory of my life, so I do want to thank her.
Yeah, big
even
shout out
to the grave. So
yes, sir. Man, she saw that just
yes,
call
she
you
did.
out.
I don't know how she did it, but she did, and I'm glad I went.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
could have
sir.
kept walking, but that's
So-
how you miss your blessings.
Right. So you pursued it, accomplished becoming a nurse home administrator. That journey isn't easy. That journey isn't easy. You can share any just a time stamp, but you say was just was a hiccup or a difficult period, a challenge in regards to accomplishing, becoming a nurse home administrator.
Yeah, I don't really share this a lot, so I'm gonna dance around the verbiage on it. But that's a great question.
Yeah.
Just when I was a AIT administrator in training, just going through that training and learning, you get assigned preceptors to teach and teach you everything to move forward and learn, so you'll be successful as an administrator. I kind of that opportunity kind of missed me a little bit. So it kind of threw a wrench in the whole plan because it was holding me back in a sense where I wasn't learning what I needed to learn. I wasn't being prepared properly. So I took it upon myself, and so I started studying exams on my own, and then I started networking. It did make me network more, and that put me in a great position because that's when I met the people that poured that knowledge into me to, just to believe in me when I said what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. And then I trust their guidance, and it led me to where I'm at now. So it started off rocky with, but I met the right people that got me there.
Oh yeah, man. And I would say we both are I guess Reginald Eldridge
That's the guy.
mentees and should I say disciples
Yeah,
of?
yeah, it is. He did
well, yeah, man. So I had a little bit different. I kind of struck gold out the gate with Landon Reggie, open the door to me. So and man, he just really just fostered both of us our growth and just encouraged us and really just, I mean, he never ever held back with allowing me to champion whatever thing I want to champion, my ideas. He let me implement them. So man, I just to the utmost respect and probably said it a lot.
I mean, let me add to that.
Okay.
To point out what he also did was he didn't place any limitations on what I wanted to do. He asked me what I wanted to do. I told him, and he said, "This is how you do it." He didn't say what you want to do. I told him and say, I don't think you should do that because of this and that and that. He said, no, this is how you do it. Blueprint. And from there, I followed the steps, and because of him, it helped me lead me to why I say I'm in a very successful place right now.
Yes.
Just overall.
Man, Zach is younger than me. He finished his AIT program before me. I hired before me. All of that, man. He was. I'm telling you,
I got my first job since you brought it up. I got my first job thanks to Reg. I told him what I wanted to do from the start. Once I was done, he made a call. The person interviewed me. They liked what they was hearing. They sent me to someone else. He interviewed me. He liked what he was hearing, and then he hired me. So kudos to Reg, and I'll give their names. It was Reg. He called a guy named Joe Keenan. I interviewed with Joe Keenan. Hey, Joe Keenan, great guy, man. I interviewed with him. And then Joe Keenan called a guy named Bob Murphy. Then I went and interviewed with Bob Murphy. Bob Murphy hired me right on, gave me my first job as assistant administrator. So I was able to learn from under him. And he was at the same facility where I was coming in. He was on his year 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was a wealth of knowledge. I was blessed for that opportunity as well.
Big thing, man. Rainey, Rainiori, Dr. Rainiori Senior, she mentioned Mr. Joe Keenan as well.
Oh, yeah.
As being so man,
Hidden
it's really
heroes,
good. Man, listen, man. I always believe in showing love to those individuals that open the door for you, man. I mean, they really, because giving someone opportunity is life changing. It's more than just changing just your state, but your employment basically helps your family as well. Oh, that was the time. All right, so it's our comfy comedy moment. Comfy comedy moment. All right, so what we doing, Zach? All right, it's a game. So I always manifest that we are Florida's #1 healthcare edutainment station. So I add a little twist to the show. And today, so Zach, you take 3 spins here, and you stop with your finger. Where your finger lands, I want you to tell me where it lands at. Okay. We'll see about your pronunciation today, buddy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry, it's gonna land where it need to land. There we go. Right there, that's 3.
What is this?
Let's say Chad.
Chad. All right. So Chad, what you know about Chad?
Chad is located in Africa.
There we go. That's good. Anyone you know in Chad over there?
Nah, I don't know anyone.
We're gonna tag over here, Chad, Africa. We're gonna tag them. We're gonna meet somebody off of YouTube somewhere that live over there.
If you from Chad, hit me up.
Hit
so
us
I
up
can
over
say
here,
I
man.
know somebody from Chad.
All right, so we say that we started this game because we believe in comfortability and spreading that throughout the world. All right, baby. All right, here we go. Thank you.
Chad's a great place.
So, staying in the comedy moment, something very unique about Mr. Legendary here. Wonderful person, but he has so many skill sets. And he mentioned in his introduction, aspiring Oscar winner, right? Filmmaker, film producer. Tell us about your vision in regards to making films, where that passion was derived from, and how you see that being possibly a part of your future.
Yeah. So one thing I do want to say about that before I answer that question is, so most people, when I meet people, they hear my name for the first time, they be like, "Oh, you should be a movie star." That brings me joy every time I hear it, because I'm working on it. I promise you, I'm working on it. It's in the making. I'm not there yet, but it's in the making. But a little bit about filmmaking. I picked up filmmaking doing undergrad in college. And from there, I did a lot of event videography. I did a couple of promotional videos for a few companies. Martin Luther King Parade, I come out and film. And then I did a couple of small docu-series. And I shot my own short film as well. So I appreciate the art of storytelling and just displaying to people different perspectives, because everybody got a different perspective on the same thing. Because we all different. So you're gonna view it different. So I like to be able to provide people perspective on different scenarios, different stories, and then it's entertainment. It's a beautiful art. I enjoy it.
Yes. And you mind sharing with the audience where they can find some of your content?
Woo! So what Lauryn Hill said, was it Lauren? No, Erykah Badu. I'm sensitive about my so I can't share it with you right now. Okay. All right. I'm still perfecting my craft. I'm way better than I was when I started.
Yes.
I'm not comfortable giving you my old craft, because if you see that now, I'm better than what I made then.
Better than then.
So you can see my future projects. I'll bring them to you.
All right. So just overall, I know you're in the nursing home administrative space. It's something that you definitely passionate about doing. So what do you say was one of your biggest attributes, and how does you think it impact your ability to build a team?
Just my ability to connect with people. Coming from my challenging background, a lot of the people that's in certain roles, they relate to the background that I come from. So I can understand them better. When they saying I was late to work, but I really tried to get here on time. it's deeper than them just being unresponsible. It's deeper than that. Sometimes, you know, they did have to take their kid to school. Sometimes they don't have a car, so sometimes they gotta rely on public transportation. Sometimes they just might get to work late, and I know it's unfortunate, but you still got to be empathetic to it, understanding to it, and then try to help them out of that situation and giving them a game plan. All right, so maybe try it this way, try it this way. But sometimes they're doing all they can, and it's just nothing else they can do to be better without, you know, some type of assistance or you know, something to rebuild their situation. Because
man, that's so true, man. So true. I used to say, as a nurse home administrator, I used to tell my wife, I said, man, sometimes you feel like I'm a counselor.
yes,
You know, they come in there, you know, when you're down to earth, you're relatable. Like they want to share different things with you, and it's like they're looking for that advice. And one thing about being a nurse home administrator, and this is not looking down on anyone, but in this role, we have the responsibility of managing people with all levels, you know, in life, right? From you know, CNAs, housekeeping, to facility leaders, to directors. Every level you're impacting, and you have the ability to actually see them each and every day, talk to them each and every day, and actually oversee them. So and that's a little different because some leadership roles you only deal with, you know, your high level directors.
yeah.
But being able to be relatable, understanding that you're able to be actually an effective leader that way, man. So
Let me add to it, because as a nursing at home administrator, you know, you leading people, and I think I was built to be a nursing home administrator, to be completely honest with you, because how I'm set up, how I was raised, I want everybody around me connected to me to win. You know, everybody. I don't care who you is. I don't really care how long we knew each other. I just need you to win. And then for that to happen, I'm gonna do all I can to aid in whatever you're doing, push whatever you're doing. So when this our CNAs, someone as a CNA come to me and say, "Yeah, I'm having a hard time, man. I need to make more. I need a raise." I'm preaching to them nursing school. Hey, here's the LPN program. I'm gonna pull up the school for them, the different options to give them.
Yes.
Nurses, I'm gonna do the same. No matter what position you in or whatever you're doing, I'm gonna pull up different educational methods. Some people, you know, education isn't their strong suit, so some people won't be able to further themselves in that path. So then I'll pull up different resources related to community support, health. One time I even went over with one of our aides a whole financial blueprint of how to pay her expenses, which bills to pay on certain times, and just manage her whole financial situation for her. Pay the car note with this check, pay your rent with this one, save with this amount, save that amount, put this in that account, do this, discontinue these accounts. You know, so just everybody around me, my goal is for you to win no matter what position you in, because that's what it's all about.
See, that's another talent he didn't talk about, financial advisor too. You know, but man, that's really you really empowering your team, but also being showing that empathy to say, you know, I care about you as a person. I want you to be successful as a person, and for you to take the time to do that, knowing how challenging your role is, man, that's commendable. That's commendable, and I will say, I'll just say honestly, just you know, as meeting black people in this industry, I will say that's what I really like about and being loyal to individuals like yourself, man, and Reggie, Andre, and guys that I've met is because you rarely see people live and do what they say. Rarely see people that you find that say that has the best interest, not going that won't share. We were just talking about earlier. They may know 5 things, but you know, let me just tell them one. You know what I mean? I don't want to tell them the whole. I don't want to give them everything. Give them all the sauce, all the game. Man, I'm an open book, and I think that's sometimes with me. I risk that when I meet you, I feel like you're a good person. I hold you accountable that till you show me otherwise. And I'm willing to share, man. I mean, I want you to be successful, like you just saying, just like I want to be successful. And it's my duty to help people, others. If I say I'm caring and I'm willing to help people, I have to be a testament to that. And I really truly try to do that, man. And so I mean I commend you for doing so. But just looking back from a professional standpoint, we talked about you know, influential people that was a part of your life. We talked about one person, Reginald Eldridge, but early on in life, do you have anyone that you like to highlight for being influential and things that you apply today, those values?
Oh man, that's a tough one. It's so many people that I'm scared to answer that question because I don't want to miss someone who played an important role in my life.
Hmm.
So which is crazy, but the most I would say my uncle Randy.
Hmm.
Yeah, my Uncle Randy. So my Uncle Randy, man, he's the epitome of a great man, like just great guy all around. Like he kind of took upon himself in a way a father role in my life because I have a great rapport with him. He went as far as when I got married to my wife, he went and got ordained. So he was the person that married us at the wedding. We
Oh,
asked him to do it because he noticed that I noticed my wife was great as well. But he noticed before I noticed in a sense. Don't tell her that part. And he was
yeah.
like, "Hey, you need to take this one serious,
Oh
man." And
man.
I was like, "You know what? Let me see what he talking about." And he was right. She turned out to be amazing. So from that, we wanted him to be the one that married us. So he went, took the course, said, did what he needed to do, and then he married us. Then even to this day, he give me relationship advice, financial advice,
Hmm.
just manly advice. And I think what he does the most, and he doesn't know he do it. So I hope he see this video is he just lead by example. Like great guy, raising his great husband, great
Hmm.
father, great son, great everything. Like kudos to Uncle Randy.
Hmm. Now, with your Uncle Randy having that impact on you, I noticed, you bringing that up, and I noticed just looking at your career, right, professional profile. And of course, I do my research on my guests, but also knowing you, uh, throughout your career, you've always displayed a passion for helping the youth, right? So why is this so important to you? You worked in as a child care specialist, a student advisor, been a guest speaker. You're currently working as a preceptor with help fostering new administrators into the industry. So what's that impact of you really help fostering sort of the younger generation?
To be honest, I think I'm just doing a service to my daughter and son because anytime I get the chance to impact the youth, you really just building the future of the world, society, of how people think. So the people that the kids that I do encounter, that's what I try to do. Because when I was young, I met some people and they exposed me to different things, like
Hmm.
stuff that
Yeah.
I would have never even thought about, took me to places I never even thought, told me to dream bigger than what I was dreaming based off the environment that I was in.
Hmm.
Not everybody is blessed to have an opportunity to be exposed to people that can do that for them. Some people you get exposed to people that's only they thought process and their mind is still stuck in their environment. So
Hmm.
luckily I met people who was outside of their environment because you don't really want to be a product of your environment,
So I tried to get to that.
So
Do you believe in that statement?
uh,
Being a product of your environment.
you can be a product of your environment,
I
but you
agree.
don't want to be a product of your
I agree.
environment because
Hmm.
if you're a product of your environment, that means that product belongs in that environment. So I
Yeah.
don't belong in any environment. I can be in all environments,
I mean, say he adaptable.
Yeah, I like to thrive, man.
Yeah.
That's the environment I belong in. If you got to put me
A
in one, a
thriving
thriving
environment.
environment.
Yeah, I like that, man. Put this man in a thriving environment. He's a
That's it.
winner. But where do you get your confidence from, man? Because sometimes being from having that challenging, maybe story or childhood, it can really impact someone's confidence. Um, and I know, I talk to a lot of therapists and counselors, and they always talk about like in behavior health or mental health. Sometimes it's sort of rooted from childhood, trauma but how did you manage to still be confident like that?
I just mainly from sports, growing up playing sports, but
Hmm.
I just always wanted to be the best. And if I couldn't be the best, I needed to be a little bit better than I was the day before. Because if I keep doing that, eventually I'm gonna be the best.
Hmm.
So the confidence just come from I don't know. It's in my blood. Like
Hmm.
it's just who I am
It says
as a
in you,
person.
not on you.
Yeah, that's it. It's just who I am. Because
Yeah.
you gotta be confident. You gotta
Hmm.
you gotta walk the walk, talk the talk. And then and again, you got to be your own number one fan. Like no one can believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So, and that starts with the confidence you have in yourself.
Self-confidence.
Yes. And then I noticed the more confidence that I have, the more of my goals I start crossing off the list. And it just was based off confidence that I had in myself from putting it in the air, what I want to be, how I want to be, what I want to reach. It's just confident. Like if you tell me I can't do something, don't put your money on it.
Don't put your money on it.
Unless you like giving it away. Like
bet on the legend.
Yeah, don't
bet
do
on
it.
the legend. So like you say, you believe in manifestation. You believe in going for what you want. So before you leave this world, all right, what's the number one goal in life you must accomplish? If you had to say one thing that's not related to your personal life. It's not related to your kids. I mean, I should say kids and family. Let's call. I know that's going to probably where you go, right? But let's say one goal you have to personally accomplish.
I'm gonna go ahead and win an Oscar.
The Oscar.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get one on.
All right.
Want one. I just want one. Give it away.
Are you gonna give it?
Give it away. Give it away. You're like, hey, I want this. You can have it.
That's big, man. That's big. That's good, man. So, just through your life experiences, I mean, you played in sports, but what's one of the highest praise or compliments you received?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, this might shock the world right here. It happened. I just got this praise probably 2 months ago. So the praise was they compared me to someone else who I thought very highly of, that I felt is on another level when it come to their craft of being a nursing home administrator, when they come to who they are with their stuff. It was my regional vice president for the company that I work for now. He said he came in and sat in my office, and he said something along the lines of, "You remind me of Jerry Remador." You know Jerry.
I don't know Jerry.
Yeah, you know Jerry. Man.
Shout out to Jerry.
Shout out to Jerry. And then it kind of, so when he said it, I kind of sat back in my chair. And I was like, dang, that is amazing. Like, because Jerry on like a whole nother level.
Jerry the man.
When it comes to knowledge of the industry, when it comes to going over everything, digging into it, putting the processes in place, like this guy is top notch. So the fact that he compared me to him, that was the highest praise right there to me. Like, he didn't know it. I didn't say nothing. I was just like, oh, okay. Yeah. But in my head, I was like, dang, that is amazing. So that goes to speak how highly I think of Jerry as well.
Oh, yeah, man.
That guy he destined for greatness.
Oh, man. Yeah. That God-fearing guy, he sends scriptures and everything. But also Jerry he's one of the people, like, he don't beat around the bush. If you reach out to Jerry for help, he don't mind helping you. He didn't send me many things next day. Hey man, I'll send it to you tomorrow. Hey man, I'll send it to you when I get off today. He sent it to him.
I feel like I owe Jerry money for how much I call him. To consult on stuff.
Oh, man, he never stressed out.
Starting a consulting company, man.
I know, Jerry. Remedor Consulting, Jerry. Well, I'll do a couple ads for you too, my man. We'll tag you in the show too, Jerry. All right, man. But thank you for sharing it, man. So we're wrapping up the show now, and I'm gonna go with, I always do the 7 versions of me. So we're gonna do 7 versions of Zach, and you have 3 seconds.
Okay.
3 seconds to respond, sir. All right. Zach as a husband.
I'm just explaining how I am.
No, you get 3 seconds to respond, man. First thing come to your head.
Cool.
Okay. Zach as a father.
Smooth.
All right. Zach as a sibling.
The realest.
Zach as a filmmaker.
Legendary.
Zach as an entrepreneur. Money. Zach as a friend.
Loyal.
All right. And your impact on the community. Zach impact to the community.
I'd be wrong if I ain't say legendary.
Yes, sir. So being a leader of a senior care facility is a wonderful accomplishment. It's a job, a position that is of high value, man. High value. Being able to touch families, make impact every single day. leader of hundreds of employees, man. I used to have my town hall meetings, and I never forget Miss Sue. Miss Sue's like, Norman, you are Black Obama. And I never, I told my wife that. She just laughed. She's like, what? She must don't know who you is. I said, golly. But Miss Sue Coleman, I'm gonna tag you in this, Miss Sue. She was my EBS supervisor. One thing about Miss Sue, she always had my back, man. But man, you never know like the impact you have on people.
Yeah.
I always took that lightly. Like, I'm just me. That's how I saw it. But the impact of just taking the time to speak to, your housekeeper, just ask them about their day. Man, it is very impactful. Man, I never was one. I used to tour different facilities, man. I see leaders not speak to, different staff members. That never was me. Never was me, man. I'm speaking to everybody in your building, So, man, I really that's probably the biggest thing I probably missed from being a nurse home administrator was my teams, the team, the people. That's the most part. So, man, I really admire what you do, man. Like I said, you very talented, sports guy.
Appreciate it.
Favorite team.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. All right, Philadelphia Eagles.
Come on now. Fly, Eagles, fly.
They did win the championship, so you really riding high.
I should have had on the Eagles hat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I see you on social media with your daughter, track star. You got Junior coming up. Junior coming. He gonna be a little running back too.
I don't know. He might not play sport.
You might really?
He might not.
When you play 5 sports, you're not gonna let Junior play no sport?
I pass on all them lessons to him, so he ain't gotta do it.
All right, I got you, man.
EGM material.
EGM material.
On the type.
On the type. All right, man. So, man, this episode really fellas catching up, but also sharing a legendary story about triumph, having the self-confidence to persevere. You never know how life will change your direction, and actually can connect you with your purpose and your passion like it did for him. Being able to utilize his different skill sets to benefit our today's society, the community, but being able to actually give back to and foster the growth for new people, just like someone else gave the chance for him. We look for bright things in film from you, man, in the future. Man, you part of Florida leaders for a reason, right? Florida Healthcare Association, Florida leaders here, member as well. So that just goes to show, man, that you have a bright future, man. And I'm glad to know you and just have you as a wonderful resource as well. I wish you the best, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
And thank you for joining the show.
Thanks for
you want to share the audience where they can find you, or you want to keep that private? You can. LinkedIn. You can't say LinkedIn.
You can find me on LinkedIn. Zechariah Legendary.
All right. So thank you for tuning in another episode. Let's Get Comfy podcast. Norman Harris. I understand healthcare may not be pretty and flashy. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. All right. Get the subscribers up. Share this with your mama, daddy, sister, and brother. Then you go to our Facebook page. Follow us there. LinkedIn, Instagram. All right. We're spreading knowledge and resources so that you can age comfortably. We're bringing these type of conversations regarding care in the household sooner rather than later. Check us out on the next episode. Hey, sir.
Good job, man.
Thank you, man.
All right.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Go ahead.
Thank you, man.